What's up, guys? What an amazing day. We're on the beautiful shores of Lake Erie.
That's
We're down
right.
here, Big Play Studios, right here at Burke Lakefront Airport. I'm Josh Cribbs.
And I'm Maria Cribbs, and you are watching The Return with Josh and Maria Cribbs. It's a beautiful day outside. I'm going to have to go ahead and lead with that, Josh. It's 76 degrees. On
76?
On my phone, we're by the water now. We just told you we're by the beautiful shores of Lake Erie. On my phone, it says Cleveland, 76 degrees. So if it's reading 76 degrees by the water, you know down in Canton it's blazing. You know down in Columbus it's blazing.
So, in other words, Northeast Ohio, Cleveland is Clevelanding.
I thought I was having hot flash.
Look, it was 37 degrees the other morning.
day.
And now it's 76.
Yeah, and we know because we were at the nature center doing the stairs,
Right,
and we had frost coming off of our breath.
Yes.
And lo and behold,
but we expect
2 home training sessions later.
Stop it. Please go.
If y'all haven't seen my viral video, y'all would know exactly what I'm talking about.
And 2 home sessions later, push pause after this,
Oh,
go to her social, and listen, you will know exactly what we mean.
Right, but it's beautiful outside.
Yes.
It's warming up in here, and I know you're warming up. You ready to talk about the dogs?
Yes, I'm ready for Dogs Are Barking. A lot of controversy, a lot of things going on. Let's get right into it. Dogs Are Barking.
Let's go.
We are The Return.
Let's go.
In downtown Cleveland. Dogs are barking. That means Browns fans, NFL fans are talking.
Yeah.
What are they talking about? Okay, we beat the Colts. We beat the Colts.
Show enough.
The Browns, the Cleveland Browns are 4-2. But it's not and we're on the shores of Lake Erie. There's sort of an eerie feeling to the 4-2.
Well, it is Halloween.
And yeah, but it's not listen, it's a funny feeling going around because the way we are 4-2, it may not be what fans actually want or feel.
And
it's strange.
They want more.
It's the way we are 4-2. Okay? But the fact of the matter is we're 4-2.
A win is a win.
Man, a win is a win.
You want to win and you can't handle this win?
We mad at being 4-2 the way we became 4-2.
Oh, because maybe they're saying we should have been, we should have had more.
All right, let's just start talking about it. The refs.
Okay.
They're talking about the refs. We got some calls in our favor for once. Right? They're talking about the refs. That we finally, after a 20-year drought, some say more, we have gotten a few calls in our favor. And you see the picture right there. And that was posted nationally saying that, and let me see that picture. I want to read it because it says basically like NFL fans rip refs in Colts Browns.
Yeah.
They rip, and then I wrote and sent the message back and reposted the message. NFL fans are not ripping refs. Just who, Maria?
The Colts fans, baby. They the only ones
Colts
mad.
Fans. For many years, when the Browns were tormented by the refs and we would lose close games, we were tormented. Like, ref, that was holding. Game over. Everybody leave. Browns fans, players, organizations are distraught.
Right.
But teams, the NFL going without us.
And we just had to deal with it.
And we just
had to deal with it.
Guess what happened on Monday?
What happened, baby?
There'll be a FedEx package of the league several times apologizing for the missed call or the call that the phantom call or whatever call they made that set the Browns up.
I didn't know that.
Exactly.
What?
No one will know of the phantom FedEx package that the league sent to the Browns multiple years, multiple occasions, apologizing
they said, my bad,
for the
homie.
refs.
Oh, you gonna change the score?
My bad.
You gonna change?
I'm like, so do we get the win?
Right.
Nope. Moves on. Does NFL fans care about the Browns?
They don't care about your,
missing a call for 20 years?
Now, Josh, hold on. In a relationship, they always want you to have accountability. We don't care about your accountability right now, man. You cost us the game, man.
And listen to this. Let's talk about the call.
Okay.
Because it's so controversial, right? And NFL fans are so talking about it, which they're not. They've moved on.
Yeah.
But let's talk about it, man. DPJ, they called a pass interference on Donovan Peoples-Jones.
Okay.
And they're saying the ball was uncatchable. Look at the video again. Yes, the ball was uncatchable.
I wish we could do replays here.
However, the cornerback held DPJ arm, and that could a ref could have called a flag right away
For pass interference.
not for pass interference.
For what?
For holding.
Oh, for holding.
For holding.
Oh, okay.
Which
okay.
would have amounted in just about the same thing. It would have been a 5-yard
So
penalty.
they were looking for pass interference, but it ended up being holding.
No.
What?
They got pass interference.
Oh, they got okay.
The
okay,
ball
okay.
was thrown so far out of bounds, it gave the Browns an opportunity to have all new, fresh set of downs
Oh,
and
okay.
to eventually score the winning touchdown.
Oh, shoot.
Right?
Okay.
And the Colts fans hated. Everybody hated because the ball was uncatchable. All I hear is
What was me? We're victims out here in this beautiful
And for 20 years-
dome.
Right. And for 20 years, that have been the Cleveland Browns. Welcome,
Yeah,
Colts
welcome to the
fans.
club, baby.
Welcome.
It hurts. We've been going through a lot out here in Cleveland.
you think-
Y'all know
you-
what we've been through. Look, thank God we don't look like what we've been through as Browns fans.
And
because
you know, as a Browns fans, what we will do
we
for
up here
you,
looking like Gizmo.
right? And you know what we will do
What's
for
that?
the fans and for the Colts fans that's out there having a
Tell
we'll
'em
pass you a box of Kleenex.
Yeah.
For you to wash those tears away like we did
Right.
for 20, 30 years
Right.
of not getting any calls.
You should have had a violin baby for him today.
A small one. So I could have played
What
it.
did Justin Timberlake say? Cry me a river.
All that crying, what the baby's going to do? That's what they used to tell us. All
Yeah.
that crying, what the baby's going to do?
Right,
The
right.
lowly Browns. Now the Browns are finally getting a couple calls.
Yeah.
Again, if it wasn't a PI, it would have been they were well within their right as refs to call holding.
Yeah.
Which would have put the Browns at first and goal. Still. And still would have had the opportunity
Wouldn't have changed a
to
thing.
score.
Mm-mm.
No. So you did hold. If everybody look, you can't deny that. Because nobody's arguing that he got it was a PI.
Yeah.
They're arguing that the ball was uncatchable. Regardless about the ball, he still held. And
He
the
still
refs
held
went
him.
through that early.
So, right.
So yeah, let's
Shouldn't have been
stop.
home. Right.
Okay, and then the second reason, I wrote it down. The second
I'm
reason
glad you did.
is if you look closely at the Browns fans don't care. That's the second reason.
thought he had
Got
some
my
for us.
hair coming all. We don't care. That's the second reason. No one cares. But Colts
Josh,
fans.
hold on. Why was I sitting over here waiting on a legit reason?
Because I mean, they were talking about this
I'm
as
done.
if it was relevant to Browns fans. And then you had non-Browns fans troll as if they were. I guarantee it was some fake pretending Browns fans that hopped on to national media and
That's
said,
them trolling. That's them
and
trolling.
they said, as a Browns fan, I'm pissed at the refs too.
Mm-hmm.
No way the refs should be allowed to do. Get out of here! I wish I was Stone Cold Steve Austin at the time, and I could have been like, shut your mouth, you know, and like the Rock.
DDT right on the
And
head. Right on the head.
Right on his head. Through the internet. Yeah,
We don't want you to
commented that.
sympathize. We okay. We good over here. We good.
But it was just
What?
such blasphemy.
You did a video on it too.
I did,
Yeah.
but it was such blasphemy for people to fake and pretend. No well-respecting Browns fan would be upset that the refs made a bad call in our favor.
Our favor. We're not mad at that. We
What?
good. We
What
like we ain't
planet?
see nothing.
Yes, if you are a Browns fan if they claim they were a Browns fan, what planet did you have to be on to realize the years that Browns fans were tormented on bad calls. Home and away?
Yeah.
So I hope that whole ref helping out is put to bed. And also, I got to say this one last thing.
Go
on that.
ahead.
For many years as an NFL athlete, we as Browns players were forced to say, we have to beat the team and the refs.
That's true.
And that's only because the refs were always generally working against the Browns.
Yeah.
It's not like that in other
Refs
teams.
like, look, man, y'all ain't gonna win no way. Let me get them some calls, man. Make me see
Right.
if I'm doing my job out here.
Man, we got nothing for years, decades. So please stop it with the refs.
Can I
That
just
the
say
refs
something about the
did it.
refs real quick?
Go
I didn't
ahead.
realize that the refs consider themselves celebrities. It wasn't until you started coaching, I kept going to the games and, being on the sideline on the field before the game.
Right.
And the coaches would come up, you want my picture? I'm like, you ain't got no jersey on.
The refs said
The
that?
refs would come up to me and ask me if I wanted to take a picture with them.
Maria, they was just trying to holler. You just ain't know it. Oh, you want to take a picture with me, baby?
Is that what that was?
Foxy Brown. Come
Oh,
on here, baby.
not Foxy Brown. out.
They call me
I do
fresh
got my
zebra.
afro out.
They call me fresh zebra. I don't work at Foot Locker either. I'm an NFL ref, baby. You want to take a picture? They trying to holler at you. You ain't even know it. You gotta come
that
on, man.
went
You
way
gotta
over
be
my head.
Right over your head.
You would figure a coach would figure. I mean, a ref would figure I'm there for someone.
They
I know.
think
I
you
know.
a
I look like
fan.
I'm 20, but
They think you a fan.
I'm there for that old man over there coaching with the long hair and the gray in his beard.
So
Is that
Browns
what that
fans,
was?
yes, they.
Oh,
you
my
were
bad.
getting.
Sorry,
you were getting
ignore
courted.
that story. Oh,
There's somebody. So Browns fans out there, you know what it is. We ain't got to explain ourselves. Nor, you know what we do as Browns fans when we hear Colts fans talk about it. We do this. In other news, that's what you got to. Cause
it's that simple. Give it to him again.
Welcome.
Let him know.
Anyway, and it's just that simple.
It's that simple.
And you can look at the quote NFL fans, and you knew who it was. It was Browns fans, and the reason why I made national media is because of my bro Pat McAfee.
Okay. Oh yeah.
We played for the Colts.
Yeah.
I'm a former Colts myself.
Yeah.
I ended my career.
Y'all didn't know
with
that,
the
did y'all? Y'all
Indianapolis
didn't know that,
Colts.
did y'all?
So Pat McAfee having such a platform.
Oh yes. A wonderful one.
He came live and was like, bad call. But
oh, he did?
he let it be known that it was a bad. He also gave the Browns a lot of love.
Okay.
Because we took over Indianapolis Colts Stadium.
Okay.
Pat McAfee, you can even hear him saying, all that, as far as the eye could see was orange.
That orange,
and
baby.
was dogs barking.
They showed out. Y'all showed up
He
and
said
showed
that
out.
He was giving credit to the Browns of having a fan base that all you gotta do is bark. Who, and he was kind of showing that admiration. That's all you gotta do as a Brown. You don't have to have no rhythm or nothing, but you just gotta bark. So shout out to Pat on that, my old former
dogs
teammate.
are everywhere, baby. The dogs are everywhere. I love it. When I was watching the game, I was like, okay, they really, because it's only, a 6-hour drive to Indianapolis.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, the dogs in the building,
The Browns
baby.
travel,
and they walked away with that dub. I know they was
well.
driving home like,
And it wasn't easy to get. No wins are easy to get. So with that, Maria, I hope we put it to bed about these refs.
yeah, put that to bed.
We put it to bed. So with that, let's take our first commercial break.
All right, we'll be right back. Don't you go anywhere. Okay. We still in the dogs are barking, right?
We still in the dogs are barking, but we're going to hop into our grades thus far
Okay.
for the Cleveland Browns after 6 games.
You want me to grade them?
I want you to grade each unit and then grade the team. We're both going to do it.
Okay.
So first up, Maria, let's grade the Browns offense. No, let me see what I got listed here. I got it listed here.
I can do whichever
Yes,
one.
let's grade the Browns offense.
We doing the offense first?
The offense first.
Josh. And I always get the heat because I think I gotta check Josh's wallet. I don't know if he's on the Browns payroll or not. He really hardly ever has anything negative to say about the Browns. I feel like he's kind of biased for some reason.
Okay, I am.
So I'll be the bad guy. I'm fine with. I mean, your mom think I'm the bad woman. My mom
does not.
My mom
think that
don't
at
like
all.
me. I ain't seen my
Show
dad in
the
a decade.
grade. My mom does not think about
Okay.
that at all. Did you put it? Did you? You didn't even put it.
You
on
don't
there
know your
yet.
mama like I know your mama, man.
So what did the Browns offense? You supposed to already had it. Just show them.
Only because they're underperforming in every position. They got a lot of talent out there on that
So
field,
you
Josh.
making me think I know your grade. Show
I
your grade.
give the
then tell me why.
Browns offense for the Colts game
Okay.
a big fat F.
Oh my God.
F.
And
like,
it's not the
if there was
Colts
something
game, I
lower than an
understand.
F, I would give them that too.
Okay.
Josh, it's just every position they're underperforming all the way down. Even the plays, like the play calling is just horrible.
Okay.
I gotta walk. I mean, it's an F. I'm sorry. They
understand
acquired all that talent out there and they have nothing to show for it.
Okay.
Is that?
All right.
I'm gonna put a heart next to it because y'all might.
You don't got to. I give the Browns a D+ on offense thus far. And that's me I am a little biased with that. Honestly, fans will say that the Browns offense thus far after 6 games have been an F. And you can't even mention, the one game that Deshaun Watson had a good grade. Okay, Maria, you put a heart.
I put
love
an
it.
F heart, love you defense. I mean offense.
I had to write down, why. You put right there, what it say?
I said an F and a heart next to it, but I love you offense. But y'all got an F.
I understand.
Y'all got to do better.
The reason why my grade is not an F.
We not grading how good of a husband Josh is to me right now because he probably see an F too.
Right.
But we talking about
We
y'all.
both give
so don't get
ourselves
mad at
Fs.
me. None of us are above reproach, okay?
Yeah, we both
y'all
give
got an F.
ourselves Fs.
What
on
you
that.
get? Oh, I'm sorry. What you give them? I don't give myself F in our marriage.
I give them a D because
A
and
D?
I have to write it down because the rushing yards per game, we have to take into account. No matter how ugly our Browns offense have been looking, the games, all of that, they still averaging 150 yards per game on the ground with the committee of running backs. And it's getting it done at the end. So on game day, I feel sick to my stomach. Y'all saw the post I made. I feel sick on game day after game day because the wins are giving me heart attacks and heart palpitations.
Don't go nowhere on me now.
Murmurs, and now I know why they called the cardiac kids.
The cardiac kids. That game gave everybody a headache. I feel it in my
bones. I feel it in my blood vessels. Right?
Do you like those kind of games though?
I don't.
It gave me a headache. I'm like, I cut this off. And I thought we lost. I'm one I'm like, I don't want to see this go down like this.
That is the fandom.
Too much. I got anxiety.
That is the fandom, Maria. But the yards per game, that's what they're getting. 150 yards in the ground per game. So I gave them a D.
A D is still, when I would get a D at Kent State University, a D is still a D. Try to get all D's and see if you ain't. You're gonna get one of those probation letters. You're gonna get one of those. You're gonna get a 1.8. You're gonna get a 1.8, and they're gonna say, hey, if you don't get above a 2.0, you can't come back here next semester. I done had several probation letters. I just go in there and talk my way back into the university. But a D, try to get a D. Now we giving the offense a D. Try to get a D at one of these universities over here.
Maria.
You're gonna be on probation.
You said try to get a D.
You're gonna be on.
So moving on.
Academic probation. Trust me, I know.
You heard the life lesson from Maria, but KSU ain't going forward.
How you got your notes and I don't have no notes? I feel like I'm
keeping us together on here. So Maria, grade the defense thus far. I hope you already wrote it. So grade the defense.
Give me that D, baby. Let me hold on. Defense.
You supposed to already wrote.
I'm sorry.
God, you keep I want you to write it, then tell us why.
I gave him an A++. Our defense out there killing it, baby. And matter of fact, sometimes I'll be thinking, we be watching the game, and this is my thoughts, womanly thoughts. I'm like, man, I wish when we on offense, they can just like intentionally throw an interception so that we can get back on defense. Because that's the only way we scored is we on defense when it comes to the Browns nowadays. Oh. Defense got that. Hey, defense. I love y'all. Call me. Any one of y'all. I set you up with any one of my cousins. Any of y'all that's single. Call me. I got a couple cousins. They bad too. Brick houses. Call me. Y'all just what?
Is that how we do it?
Only the single ones. Now I know even some of the married ones probably gonna try to call me too, but I don't play that.
Y'all heard her though. She blowing kisses for the defense. My grade for our defense, yes, A++. I put a line in the
plus. A++ like me. Don't be copying off of me, Josh.
It's not a copy at all. And we add the A+++s. Because our defense is undeniable.
Over here looking like AT&T.
Our defense is undeniable. First in the National Football League.
Browns got that D, baby.
National, they'll say it. Anybody. Thus far, our defense, no, they didn't play the best this game. But what they did do is put up 4 turnovers. And we're not going to do it right now. We're going to get in the comments a little bit next because people had something to say about the defense because they allowed so many points. From a backup quarterback.
That's true. Because if you
however,
sorry,
our defense
not my turn
gave us opportunities to win the game.
I'm just his wife. I don't know much.
Go ahead. You want to say?
No,
something?
go ahead. I forgot. Now you kept going.
So
I forgot what I was going to say.
Our defense gave us an opportunity to win games. They gave us opportunity every step of the way with the turnovers. As a coach, you couldn't ask for nothing more.
Right.
So when you saying, they letting them, I don't care about that. And we're going to talk about that a little more. Maria,
are we going to talk about Myles Garrett hurdling over the line?
We're going to talk about that too.
Later, not right now.
Yeah, he's a and I got,
because I want to
move out the way. You see that picture right there?
Look right there.
Superman, my shirt, that's Myles Garrett. Hands down.
I just want to make sure we're going to talk about him later.
We'll talk about him.
Okay, talk about him later. Now, what am I grading now?
Special teams.
Oh, special teams, okay.
Don't forget about special teams.
I'm not.
That's how I made that money. That's how we got that
I'm
house.
married to a special teamer. I know for a fact, and any organization that does not believe this, they always struggle. Special teams wins games.
It does.
And I'm going to go ahead and get my brownies.
It can win games and it can lose games. But Maria, I want to see your special teams grow.
Well, they can lose games when they got a horrible kicker, but we got rid of that. We got rid of that situation for ourselves. Hey, they came through. Crucial field goals, moments when it mattered. They came through for us this game. I'm giving special teams an A. Shout out to Bubba. Baby. Payday, Bubba. Y'all doing y'all's thing, baby.
Okay.
I like that.
I like it.
Am I good?
You good.
Am I being biased because I love a special team?
You're not being biased because I gave him a B. And I'm a special teams guru. I'm gonna go ahead and
Why
say
you
it.
making me look
All
bad? You
things
should've-
special teams. That's me right here.
And see, this is why I don't.
So
I'm
I'm a little
not
critical.
against people cheating. Now
I'm critical.
I'm not saying don't do it if you're at a university level because that's an automatic. You're gonna get dismissed cheating.
What are you talking
but
about,
if you in
cheating?
high school and under, is no reason why you cannot look at your partner and just see what they working with. Because if I would have known you're gonna give them a B, you gotta make me look good on this show.
Nah.
I
I wanted
gave-
your reasons.
Because they
And it
came
was
through when it mattered.
And that matters. Anyone out there
we
can
married.
look at
You
the
can
Browns.
give me the key to the. You
Listen,
can give me the key.
anyone out there can look at our special teams and argue that they get a B. I mean, an A.
Hey,
The kicking, that went, AFC player of the, special teams player of the week, I think 2 weeks in a row. Dustin Hopkins. That was like the answer to our prayers.
yeah.
Having a field goal kicker, my son Israel was watching the game with me, and he said, if he make this, he the best. If he make this, he the best. You think he gonna make it, Dad? You think he gonna make it? I'm like, shh. You think he gonna make it, Dad? The whole time. And you hear the announcers, this is a 54, longest in his career. If he make that, and he nailed it down. That was the first one. And then when you talked about the last one, Dad, you think he can do it again? He's just the greatest then. If we gonna have him in talks with Phil Dawson, if he made it again. So I understand why we say he elevates the special teams to a A. However, what does that say?
Maria loves special teams.
I like it. Okay.
Okay.
I like your message.
But I'm kind of confused. But what?
I gotta finish this.
Oh, go ahead.
The reason why I gave him a B is simple, and it's only because the return game. I was a returner. What the show? What is the name of the show?
They don't make them like you no more. I keep
Maria.
saying that.
Maria.
Huh?
What is the name of the show?
What show?
Stop doing what you're doing.
What show?
What is the name of this show?
Oh, it's called The Return. The Return with Josh and Maria Cribbs. Because
hold on. See, I gotta stop.
I just can't do my thing no more.
The show is called Return.
Mm-hmm.
The Browns have a return game that's non-existent. I can't give them an A because there's 4 phases to special teams.
Oh, yeah.
And they're only highlighted in 1 or 2 maybe.
That's
field goal
true.
and field goal block.
That's true.
Because people missed field goals with them last week. The San Francisco 49ers missed the field goal. Credit to the field goal block.
I saw that.
Last week against the Colts, we made all the field goals and we had a field goal block, which was crucial again by the superstar, the Superman himself, Myles Garrett. So our Browns get a B.
That's true. We get excited over field goals when there's more to special teams than just field goals. You're right, baby. I'm sorry I overlooked that. But can I just say one thing? You made me feel some kind of way because you had your notes over there about what you were already going to grade them. And remember we used to go to school and the teacher would leave the answer key on the desk? I should have been searching your notes,
Don't
baby.
ever do that.
You didn't do that when you was in school?
No, I ain't do that because it defeats the purpose. I know.
So
I'm a
you
stickler.
catch your teacher slipping. She done left the key, like the answer to the test or the homework,
You could get
on
set
the
up.
desk.
That's a setup. You go there and they want to see how.
I'm proof right
They want
here.
to see how.
I'm proof right here. It wasn't no setup. I ain't getting in trouble. I'm here. I'm here right now.
They want to check your honor.
Right here, right now, baby.
Oh my
They want
God.
to check it. But they got cameras now. They had that back in the 80s.
Now
They probably did have it, but I
Terrible.
just didn't care. I
One
was
last
willing to risk
grade.
it all. Oh.
Mr. Mrs. Cheater.
Oh.
Grade the Browns team as whole right now.
As a whole. So
As
I
a whole,
gave
be quick.
F. A,
Wow.
A. No, I'm
Should I
saying,
go first?
I'm,
Write the
no,
grade
okay,
down.
okay,
Go
okay.
ahead.
I'm gonna give them as a whole.
The whole Browns
Okay,
team.
I'm gonna give them a C plus. But hear me out. Only reason I'm giving them a C plus is because the offense is just terrible right now. I don't
Okay.
want to say garbage. I don't want to disrespect
Okay.
them. You know, they are NFL players. It's
When
just
you
not.
say terrible, that
terrible.
to me sounds like the worst.
The offense is terrible right now,
Okay,
Josh.
okay.
We scrambling. We don't know what we gonna do. They got the deadline coming up. We don't know if we got to get somebody else. Like it's just okay. So I'm
and let
C
me
plus,
get mine.
but it's a plus.
Gotcha.
So I would get my D's.
Okay.
I
Here
take
goes my
D's like
grade
a woman
right
in
here.
school.
A B.
You making
The
me
Browns
look
a
bad.
B,
I'm leaving.
and it's almost the opposite of Maria. Hold on tight, Maria. And it's because I've been wanting to do this by myself anyway. Okay, it's because the Browns are top 10 team in every category. What are you doing?
Looking at your notes.
Get out of here. This is why you can't. I struggle with her, y'all. I do. I'm sorry for Maria again. However,
You gonna have notes and
I
not tell your
got
co-host you got notes.
the Browns are a top 10, 11, 12 team. And if you look at the league, there's 32 teams. The Browns are 4-2. Our offense is not good. They need to figure it out. But our defense is that good. They're that good, so much so we're 4-2. And you're writing something on your paper,
because
on your board.
The test wasn't over yet. And so I changed it to a B. I changed it to a B just like you, baby.
That don't count. You're already great. With that, we're going to keep it moving, and we're going to take another commercial
We'll be
break.
right back. Don't go anywhere, y'all.
All right, man. Maria, you are so funny.
I
want to get into some comments because I was going back and forth with people online.
Okay.
And it was hilarious, Maria. And it was I'm going back and forth. They had some valid points, but I did too. Let's put some comments up there. All right, I'm gonna go into because I'm gonna read it right here on my phone. I think I need my reading class. But somebody said,
you get old. Your eyes change. They change at 40.
Girl, don't you? The devil is a liar.
I can't see in the dark no more.
The devil is a liar.
Don't call me to go nowhere after 9 o'clock. I need an Uber. I can't see on the road.
The offense that scored 32 and the defense that gave up 38. Now this was in response to my video because I said the defense played lights out still. And then my response was, no matter how you slice it, our best offense was our defense, which is the worst for them to play as many snaps as they did. 3-4 turnovers and a defensive score. Every time the offense scored and the defense put them, it was because the defense put them in position
to score. Yeah.
So when you guys look at our defense and say, oh, they
gave up 38 points.
They had 4 turnovers.
Yeah.
Myles Garrett went crazy.
He over there going leaps and bounds for y'all. Y'all disrespect this man like this?
The training
y'all
staff.
See what he did that game, man?
The training staff had to make sure he was human. They had to check his pulse.
Oh, you know he got drug tested. They probably drug tested him at the facility. No, he can't leave Indianapolis yet.
They was tapping him to make sure he was real. The lady from the plane, she came and looked at that man back there. Myles Garrett is not real. That's how bad. That's how bad.
That video.
Myles Garrett was killing that bad. And so let's keep it going with the comments.
All right.
Because I want everybody to get
defense,
their love.
the offense ain't giving me nothing to work with. Of course they going to score on us. Yeah. We don't have the momentum from the crowd from when we do hit those touchdowns to keep us fired up. Yeah, we out here struggling. Because the offense, we picking up the slack from the offense now.
Somebody
don't play with us.
Did you not see our defense get torched and battered? So I had to defend the defense yet again.
I can't stand when they get smart in the comments, Josh. And you be responding?
They also scored points. This is what I said about our defense.
Okay.
And got 3 to 4 turnovers. Without them, we don't win. At times, and I say it again, our best offense was our what?
Defense.
Our defense.
Duh.
Every time we got a turnover, it was go-ahead points for our offense. I cannot say that enough. And then the responder, Jay Mulholland, he said fair. He's like, you know what? I didn't even think about that.
Jay, we know it's fair. You're talking to a professional athlete right here who's played the highest level of sport. He's going to be right. He's going to be right by 99.9% of the time,
I'm blushing. So move on. Let's go to some more comments.
Are your cheeks turning pink, Josh?
I want everybody to see their comments up here. I look at your comments. I read them, especially if there's a lot of validity to them. Mm-hmm. Someone said, man, that was probably the most stressful game. We definitely didn't deserve to win. We did, but so thankful we found a way. Yes, we did. But we're seriously got to put Watson. This is something that was crucial. Mm-hmm. So thankful we found a way, but we seriously got to put Watson on the hot seat. There's something going on more than just a shoulder injury. So I put that on because Watson didn't look good. And it was a horrendous showing when we thought that our guy was going to be healthy, and he wasn't. He immediately went out there and threw 5 passes.
Yeah, passes.
And 2 of them were turnovers.
Yeah.
So that was alarming.
Right.
I still have faith that our team, led by Watson, he has to get it done. We invested in him. We have no other choice.
We invested in him, but can the man not heal? Y'all have let other quarterbacks heal and take their time getting better. What I want to do sometimes is when who was that that comment?
Holland.
I know what he's talking about. You talking
Dennis
about how
Dennis Ansman.
Okay, hey Dennis, this one's for you, baby. Now look, how you doing, sweetie? Hope
quick.
you're doing well. It's a beautiful day out here in Cleveland.
Please.
Okay, so this is my thing. Y'all, they talk with so much girth.
Vigor.
Vigor.
Yes.
I would love for them to suit up and then put across from them like somebody like Ray Lewis.
That's not fair.
And then have Ray Lewis just go ahead and let them know how it feels like. Because I know you're making mention to the fact that, okay, Watson has been out for almost a month. His shoulder hurts. Okay, now he's coming back this game. Yay, hurrah. We're happy for him. We want to see him play. Then boom, lo and behold, he somehow goes down from a hit that people didn't think was a hit to be knocking him out like that.
Yes.
And now he's gone for the rest of the game.
Right.
So I understand how if you squint, you like, what is if y'all ain't seen a workman's comp request, if I've ever seen one. No, that's not what it is. Let this man, he probably tried to come back because of all the pressure from everybody talking about why he's not there and he's not healthy. Can we not let the man get healthy?
Okay, I understand that. And that's what another one of the comments has said. We don't have to bring it up.
Okay.
We're going to move on. But that's what one of the comments was talking about. They didn't think Watson should have played that game.
He wasn't ready.
And Maria, I don't think I necessarily, is that the comment?
What's that?
Make it bigger for me.
Okay, let me see.
They didn't think that Watson, and it said Watson is better off getting healthy and not playing. This is the second one down, not playing till week 10 versus Baltimore. Man is forcing himself to play when rest is what he needs.
Now hold on, Abel. Hold on, Abel. Now y'all saw what Baltimore Ravens just did to the Detroit Lions, who everybody was claiming the Detroit Lions got that fire.
They said
okay, now you want him to come back not 100% healthy against them?
Correct.
I don't know when I would want Watson to come back, but if you see what they did to the Detroit Lions.
He needs to come back before week 10. He needs to come back. He needs a game before we go back into division play. I would rather him sit before and while we're playing away game, non-division opponents, and come back healthy versus division. Those are one that really count, especially late in the year. It's tough. So we have to figure that out. Do we need backup? Do we need a better backup?
Yeah.
But we can't move on from Deshaun. Right now, we're highly invested. We need to get that out of our thought process.
You know what's going on, Will and Jada? Sometimes it's just cheaper to keep her. We got to keep Deshaun. You gonna stay right here with us, baby. We gonna let you heal. We gonna let you do what you got to do. Cause I need to see that the Deshaun where'd he come from? Texans.
The Texans.
I want to see that. Watson.
Everybody's ready.
I'm waiting. We waiting. But let the man
Everybody is
heal.
primed for that.
Yeah.
However, we gotta see. We're invested in him.
Yeah.
I wish people would stop saying, "Oh, he need to get him money." Okay, I'm tired of hearing he needs to get him money back. That's just not real.
Ain't nobody giving no money. Let your employer come and try to take your check. You gonna be fighting, ain't you? Ain't nobody take.
Calm it down. Come on.
You can't be saying you gonna take the man's check. Hey.
We gotta stop as a fan base calling for.
Don't
us
touch
to
my
get
money.
Rid of this. We're invested in him. We gotta move on from
Ain't nobody
that.
taking nobody's money now. Wait a minute now. This
Let's
getting too
move
serious.
on from that. All right, guys, let's take another commercial break.
We'll be right back.
All right, real quick before we go to Maria's Hey Family, I gotta get my typical bet in because it almost hit again. The same exact way. Listen, I said that the Browns will get a turnover. Every time I say the Browns will get a turnover, they get a turnover, right? Every single day, every single game. They've been turnover. They are forcing so many turnovers. It's just crazy. That came to fruition. Kareem Hunt, anytime TD. The first play of the game almost, Ford, 69-yard touchdown. I was like, oh, man, I picked the wrong running back. Nope. Kareem scored 2 touchdowns. That came to fruition. And then with the number 1 ranked defense, I said, against a backup, Gardner Minshew and the Colts, no way the Colts score over 20 points. They put up 38. Lord have mercy. So I'm telling everyone out there, go ahead and use my bets as a la carte menu items. 2 out of 3 have been hitting since week 1. Okay? 2 out of 3 for 6 weeks have been hitting. 2 out of 3. All right? Not 3 out of 3. So I'm going to keep putting my 3 out of 3, my 3 for 3s on there. But y'all pick 2 out of 3. And I guarantee you most likely will win.
And if you win, go ahead. My routing account number for my personal checking account is 044123.
Off that.
Go ahead and slide me. So, Josh, okay, both teams. We're going to talk about Seattle Seahawks and the Browns. Both teams are 4-2. What you think going to happen?
We're not going to talk about them yet. Go ahead. Hey, family.
We don't.
Hey, what's up, family? Hey, what's up, family? Hey, family, what's up? What's up? Hey, family, what's up? Hey, family. Hey, what's up, family? Got a quick question.
Hey, family. Okay, we're going to be real quick with this. Now, what would you do in this situation, all right? Michael Irvin, you know Michael Irvin. We met him and seen him. You know him personally. I've seen him several times. Okay, he got in a little heat because he called out his son. His name is, okay, now hold on. His son's name is Tut, because his son's going to be a rapper, right?
Okay.
His name is Tut Tarantino, right?
Tut Tarantino.
Tut Tarantino. Okay. They had made a reference to a tweet that
oh, that's his rapper name.
Yeah, that's his rapping.
Tut Tarantino.
Right. Now,
like,
you know Michael
Tarantino, the movie star.
Yeah, and Tut, probably King Tut, going back to Egypt and Pharaoh and all
Tut
that.
Tarantino.
Okay, so look. So he was on Michael Irvin was on Undisputed the other day, and they were going over a quote that Deion Sanders always puts out those inspirational quotes. Like every day he's got something really impactful to say. Ja Morant, who Ja Morant, the basketball player, he responded to what Deion Sanders had said. He loved his quote. And then they were making reference to Ja Morant on Undisputed. And that's where Michael Irvin ended up coming out with his comments about everything. And then he ended up saying, my son, he's a rapper, but he's rapping about, gang banging and the ghetto and stuff. And he said stuff that we fantasized about when I was younger. You know what I mean? How we fantasized our lives being. He's like, son, you grew up in a gated community, right? And so that's where he got backlash from, especially for the younger generation, because it's like, wait a minute. Now, you're Michael Irvin. You made a name for yourself. Your son wants to be a rapper. Now, there are a lot of rappers. I would argue
89, 90%
of the rappers out there are rapping about a lifestyle that they have never lived. Right. So do you think it was wrong? And I wanted to actually listen to the interview to make sure. I don't think he really said anything malicious. He was just talking. And sometimes how we on this platform like this, we talk and we say things not realizing how it's going to land. And then we get home like, okay, maybe I shouldn't have said it like that.
Right.
I feel
he went on various platforms
and try to clean it up.
No. And stated the same thing.
So
son, you grew up in a gated community. He was like,
but does that mean I can't be a rapper? I can't be an artist? I can't.
He was like, he got to be like a J. Cole, like a Drake. Talk about love. Talk about girls you want. Talk about the money you want. Lyrically, educate people. Lyrically, where's your intellect? Jay-Z don't do that. It's like wherever you are, speak on that. We want to hear the lifestyle of growing up with a NFL father. It had to be difficult walking in his shoes. Like it's the creativity is not there.
Okay.
So in the interim, Michael Irvin being old school. He basically like, son, what are you rapping on? He hate the lyrics.
And a parent is supposed to give their child advice. That's what they're there for. They have the wisdom, but also too, a child has to go through their own journey. And like his son is probably looking and saying, hey, this stuff sells. I don't care if half these rappers ain't really living that life that they rapping about anyway. They making money. You told me to get out here and try to figure out my path. So I understand Michael Irvin giving his son his advice because that's what a parent is supposed to do. But then the son has his own journey. But I want to give his quote. His quote says, I quote, I got a son. He raps. His rap name is Tut Tarantino, Irvin said. Quote, if you ever listen to some of his raps, I'm like, oh my God, where does this come from, son? You grew up in a gated community your whole life, end quote. So I just feel like sometimes when you're in the public eye and you have your family member might not necessarily be in the public eye with you, maybe refrain from saying certain things because you kind of did throw your son under the bus. And even though that is his son,
that's what they call
I believe
these days.
Parents,
Tarantino
with parents and children, even though they are your children, they still are deserving of a level of respect.
Yes,
that's all.
But he out there capping, and your father is the ops. Michael Irvin is the ops. He came out there and was like, son, you capping. You grew up in a gated community. You know what that sound like? That sound like Eminem in 8 Mile. And was like, Clarence, he grew up with
both his parents in the house.
And both of Clarence's parents have a real good marriage.
Yeah.
He was like, he went to a private high school.
But the reason why Michael Irvin probably felt the need to say something is because when it came out with Ja Morant, they're like, Ja Morant on the internet holding up fake guns or whatever he allegedly was holding up. You have a beautiful family, your parents still together, you lived in a upper middle class. You are not this gangster that you're trying to portray yourself to be on internet. So I think that's all he was saying. He just tried to correlate it to his son as well. All right. So that was all of Hey Family. We got to take a commercial break because we always run out of time on this show. We'll be right back. So you feel me on that, Josh?
I definitely
Welcome back, you
feel
guys.
you. I definitely agree with Michael Irvin. Could it have been done better?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It could have been done better. Do you want to get back to who the Browns play, or do you want to
go ahead? We only got about 5 minutes.
Family?
Go
Okay.
ahead. And I got time for a Hey Family. I'll throw it up in there.
Okay, so Maria asked me
Seahawks.
a segment ago,
Mm-hmm.
what do the Browns have to do to win against the Seahawks? We have to have an offensive attack. We have to be able to score points to help out our defense. We can't just spend the whole week with saying Deshaun is going to start, and then he go out, and then PJ Walker is running plays as if he started the whole week. If they're gonna play side by side every step of the way all throughout the week, the same plays got to be ran with PJ Walker. It was a screen during the game that was to Njoku that was there, but it seemed like PJ Walker and Njoku didn't practice that. Seemed like that was Deshaun and Njoku that practiced that. And the play didn't work.
Oh, yeah.
So there's a lot of attention to detail that needs to be done on our offense to give our team a chance to win. Now, if our offense can muster up whatever it has to give themselves and to score points, give themselves the best opportunity, the defense are going to do what they do. Special teams are going to do what they do. That's what they've shown. That's what we believe. But right now, it all depends on our offense side of the ball. If they move even a little bit, be an average NFL team this weekend, and we win easily. And that's it.
That's the Browns take right there. We got one more commercial break. Don't you guys go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, now welcome back to the return. Now, Josh, Tuesday was your day. You got inducted to the Greater Cleveland Sports Hall of Fame.
Yes, I did.
And you have your plaque right there.
I do.
How did it feel?
It felt amazing. And look at that plaque right there.
Who was that man on that plaque? That ain't you.
That's me. When I was a buck 230. When I was 230, they drew a picture of me, and that's what I look like. But you know what? It was surreal to me to have such an accolade, to have such an honor, to be bestowed such an honor. I had a table of 10.
Yeah.
I really wanted to dedicate that to my table, to my support base. I talked about you when I got up and gave my speech, and various other members, your mom, Edna, Rose, Brandon, everybody that was at the table, even to my son Israel. My parents had the flu, so they weren't able to
flu
make
going
it.
around,
My parents were there every step of the way.
Yep.
But I wanted to really, look, you said, I wanted to really thank my support base, because without them, I couldn't have made it that far.
Yeah.
All right.
And shout out to all the inductees, class of 2023. Now we got to
Look
get
at my
to
son right there.
Oh
looking
yeah,
all
that's
good
it.
in this
They was calling him.
salmon
They was like,
colored
look at him
suit.
looking like Njoku. I was like, oh, don't pump his head
Oh,
up.
man. I loved it.
That was great.
Yeah, I loved it.
And we did the Salvation Army. That was fun.
The luncheon.
So we hosted the Salvation Army's annual luncheon on Friday, and that was fun too.
It was.
We raised a lot of money. Our goal was to raise over $54,000, and I don't say the number on the, but we like surpassed that goal. So
completely.
Why do I get nervous when it comes to hosting? I get asked to do a lot of hosting.
Because you are an introvert, extrovert.
Yeah,
Extrovert, introvert.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Extrovert, introvert.
Yeah.
Maria is really, you think she's outspoken, but she's very to herself. So maybe that.
I like my quality time, my me time. Josh, this show is almost over. I pray that the
so much
Browns
fun.
seals the deal
They will.
against the Seahawks. Both teams are 4-2.
They just got to find a way.
Yeah, I hope Deshaun gets help. They got to find a way. That's right.
Even if the refs, you owe us about 6-7 more years of good calls. You owe us, NFL.
Yeah.
Don't forget. We've been there. We've been on the other side.
Been there and done all that.
We on this side
now y'all know how I feel, right?
We do. That's not it.
Look, you guys, we thank you guys so much for watching The Return with Josh Maria Cribs. Make sure you follow us across all social media platforms, and also follow all the other Big Play podcaster personalities on their platforms as well.
Absolutely.
We love you guys so much for watching. Go Dogs. And we gotta start saying go Cavs too.
Go Cavs.
It's basketball season too.
Man, go Cleveland.
We love y'all so much for watching. We'll see y'all next time.